Hello and welcome, friends, to the Magical Moms Podcast. We are here today. We're talking all things holidays at Disney California Adventure Park because our last episode last week was all about Disneyland, and today we are focusing on DCA.
I am so excited. Talking about holidays at the Disneyland Resort is my favorite subject, and Disney California Adventure's holiday season is really different than Disneyland, so I'm excited to dig in. Now, if you are not following us on our socials, we are the Magical Moms Podcast on everything, Instagram and TikTok and Threads and everything, and you can also catch us on YouTube. You can watch our episodes there at youtube.com/Disney content. Of course, I am Bridget at California Disney Bliss. I should know that by now.
And I am Lindsay at Chasing Magic Daily on all the socials. And if you are listening and following along, we please ask that you rate and review our show. It is so helpful for us to get out to other listeners. We want to help create as many magical memories for the parents, the aunts, the uncles, and the Disney adults that we can. So if you do that, it's a fun little way for us to kind of give you a shout out on the show, and it just helps us so much. And speaking of which, we have a couple of new reviews. We have one from our Apple podcast from Miss Jen Lou, and she titled it Magical with a 5-star review and left it short and sweet. She said, one of my favorite Disney podcasts.
Oh,
I love that.
Thank you. I absolutely love that. And then we got another one from Megan Main Street Disney Duo. 5 stars, and one of the best Disney podcasts. I love listening to these knowledgeable Disney ladies. They are so fun and they know their Disney stuff. I feel like we are friends just chatting about our love for Disney when I listen to their podcast episodes. That is so sweet. Thank you so much.
Yeah, people really say the sweetest things. So thank you. We really appreciate it. Yeah. And then if you want to be part of our Patreon fam, so we have a special little group called our Patreon family. And this is a group that you can join, and we do a lot of fun things in there. We have a private Facebook group. We have virtual hangouts where we hang out on a Zoom session for a couple hours, chit chat, catch up, have girl talk. We also do in-person meetups, which we have one coming up. So if you want to be part of that, make sure to join our Patreon fam. We also have tip sheets for you. So everything we talk about in the on the podcast episode here, you can find a corresponding tip sheet in the Patreon group that will kind of like be your quick reference guide. So lots of great things in there. If you want to join, you can go to patreon.com and search Magical Moms Podcast, or we'll have the link for you down below in the show notes.
Oh, just splash.
Bridget's cat just made a special appearance.
She likes to, she's a ham. What can I say? Well, we are filming this podcast right now, but earlier this morning, Lindsay and I met up at the parks. Like, we just literally came back from being at Disneyland together. Yeah. And we had so much fun. We were getting so excited. The tree isn't up yet, but a lot of the festive decor is popping up, and that's so exciting.
Yes, absolutely. And actually, one of the things that I went and got, if you are a magic key holder, they have a really cool freebie that they're doing right now. You can get it at Disney On It in Disneyland, Kingswell Camera in DCA, or Wonderground in downtown Disney. And if you're watching on YouTube, you will see it right now. But it's this really cool, like Christmas, it's like Main Street Christmas, and then there's 4 different cards you can collect. So for the month of November, there's 4 different cards, and it makes up the Christmas Fantasy Parade. So you have to go back every week to get a new one, but that's what I was there for earlier today. I really wanted to grab that.
And also, Lindsay gave me a little early birthday gift, and I'm wearing it right now. It's absolutely perfect. It's a Bobble Bar bracelet with like it's all holiday themed with like a peppermint Mickey and everything, and I love it. I saw
it and I knew I had to get it for her birthday. Her birthday's coming up. It's November 20th for anybody listening.
Yes, another birthday.
Happy birthday. But yeah, I saw it. It was a Christmas Disney thing, and I was like, well, that's her birthday gift. She needs that.
And Lindsay always knows what I like because literally, guys, like constantly, Lindsay and I show up to the parks, we show up to events together wearing the same thing, and we did not plan it whatsoever. And a lot of the things that she owns that's even not Disney, I own. Like, I'll see her like in a photograph. I'm like, yeah, I own that hat, or I own that sweater, or whatever. It's hilarious. Like, we have the same mind when it comes to stuff like this. So thank you so much. Oh, I love it. Oh my gosh. So we should get into this now because we have a lot to talk about.
The holidays at DCA. All right, you want to start us off, Bridget?
Yes. Okay, so things to do and see. Let's start off with this subject. And just like Disneyland, when you enter Disney California Adventure, you're going to see all the festive decor. And off of Buena Vista Street, you are going to see their Christmas tree, which is so unique, so special, different than Disneyland's, but one of my favorite Christmas trees ever.
Yeah, it is really cute. And then what I learned, so actually Bridget and I did the holiday guided tour, I think it was 2 years ago now. And one of the fun facts that we learned about that particular tree, so around the base of that tree is a little train. And that train that goes around the bottom of the tree is actually a replica of the train that Walt Disney himself rode from Kansas City to Los Angeles. So it's not just some random train, it's actually a replica of the one that Walt was on himself. So I loved that fun fact when we learned that on our tour. And I was like, oh, I have to make sure to include that.
I love the little details. Like there's so many little details on that tree. It's so special. And there's also a tree lighting ceremony for this tree as well. So at Disneyland's, there, which we discussed last episode, theirs goes on at 5 o'clock. And Buena Vista's tree lights up nightly at 4:50 p.m.
And actually, Bridget, you were texting me. I don't know if we want to mention it right here since we're talking about tree lighting and the small world lighting.
Yes. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
So if you listen to Disneyland, our episode about Disneyland and the holidays, one thing that we talked about was not only does the tree have a lighting ceremony, but so does It's a Small World holiday. And I think for one of the first years ever, the Disneyland tree and It's a Small World lighting happens at the same exact time at 5 p.m. Usually it's the tree at 5 and then like Small World holidays 10, 15 minutes later. But so far on the calendar, it's showing that it's going to be at the same time. So you won't be able to do both. You're going to have to pick one and go with it. So, but both are exciting and fun and festive. You can't go wrong.
Yes.
You can't go wrong.
All right. Now, hopping back to DCA, we have, Bridget, I know you are obsessed with this. It is the Mickey's Happy Holidays little, I don't think they call it a parade or a cavalcade. It's just like, it's called Mickey's Happy Holidays, but it is like a little miniature parade that happens along the parade route. And it's just a really fun parade. We're going to call it a parade. It's a really fun little parade. The song is super upbeat and the characters are always jiving and they're dressed in their holiday decor and it's so cute.
It's one of my favorite things to see. And if you ever see me in the parks and this is going on, you will be embarrassed for me. I can't not help but dance. Like I'm dancing as much as the characters are dancing. I love this song. I love how cute it is. Oh, hey, Tristan.
Sorry, my son just came in to tell me he was hungry.
That's how it goes. And it's just like the most fun parade. You have to catch it. It's 3 times a day. 12:45, 2:30, and 4:30 p.m. You do not have to wait long for this. The parade route, just so you know, at Disney California Adventure, starts by Pixar Pier over by Boardwalk Pizza and Pasta, and then it goes all the way down to Buena Vista Street and ends it goes through all of by Hollywoodland, and then it goes up towards Adventure Campus and ends by Guardians of the Galaxy. And then on the others, on the next one, it'll go backwards, right? So you can't go wrong with watching this parade. You don't have to wait long. My favorite area to watch it is right by the Carthay Circle fountain, right across from Carthay Circle, actually. And so I'll get there usually about 15 minutes beforehand or not even. And it's just such a fun, upbeat thing to do. And plus, your kids will be able to see a lot of characters dressed up in like a little bit of a costume. And so it's fun to see a lot of characters at once as well.
Yes. And if you're right there by Carthay, there's like 1 or 2 other spots, but right there by Carthay is where they do stop because the parade stops like 2 or 3 different times. And that's kind of one of their stopping areas. So Carthay is a great place to watch from because you'll get like a little extra performance in there.
Oh, I just love it. You have to see it. It's a must. It's a must.
Yes. And then speaking of shows, we're kind of jumping around through the day here, but that's okay. Stick with us. World of Color has a special show called Season of Light, and it is it's World of Color, but it's a holiday themed show. They also have, if you wanted to do the dessert party, that is an option. But that is, I don't think I've ever stood and watched that exact show, the Season of Light, but I have been passing through, and it's beautiful, and the music is pretty, just another, fun, festive thing to do.
Yeah. And that's held twice every single night, and that's 9 o'clock and 10:15. And the 10:15 performance, well, you'll have to wait if you want to get like up close, like towards like by the water. You'd have to wait far less time than you do for the 9 o'clock. So a lot of people, if they have multi-park tickets or a Magic Key, they try to watch the 9 o'clock one and then go like race over to Disneyland to watch the fireworks show, which begins at 9:30. So that 10:15 performance time, you will not have to wait at all pretty much for a good spot to see that show.
Yeah, that is very true. That's a great tip right there. So if your kids can last that long, that's a great one to see.
Absolutely. And now the holiday toy drummers, which
I love these guys.
I love them. It's not the holiday season without them. It is such a fun show. It is so impressive. I've seen this show, 50 times, and every time I'm like, oh, how do they do that? Like, I just
so
love
cute.
them. They are so classic looking. They look like toys and they act like toys.
Yeah, they act like them.
And it's amazing. And you can catch them across from the Little Mermaid area, like right by that little center, circle area. Yep. And right now the times have not been listed. They've not been posted yet, but it's usually like 3 or 4 times a day. So you really can't miss it. It is so fun to watch. Up close and personal. Also, you only have to wait about 15 minutes for that if you want a really front view.
Yeah. Exactly. That's a really fun show to catch with kids. Very entertaining.
Such a fun show. And also, if you want to know where to stand, and Lindsay and I do this a lot before the show starts, and this also goes for the Viva Navidad show as well, is look for go to the area or ask somebody where that show will be, and then look down where the tape is on the floor. And all you have to do is stand before the tape. And that's where that front row will be if you get there just a little bit early. Yes. Look for the tape. Just look for the tape.
Yep. Yeah. Look for the tape. All right. And then if we're moving along here, if you head to the Redwood Creek Challenge Trail, this is one of my favorite little spots for the holidays because they decorate it really cute. Yeah. They rename the activities that they have there. So the zip line that they have becomes the reindeer race or something like that. They rename everything. It's really cute. They also have a little, they're called elf games, I believe. And they have a little pamphlet. You can search for ornaments around the area and decode a message. But the big thing is, the big draw is that is where you can meet Santa. And this particular one, I mean, the one at Disneyland is very cute too. But if you want old classic Santa's Workshop, greenery, garland, tree, Redwood Creek Challenge Trail, I think has the prettiest setup for Santa.
I could not agree more. This is where my family and we take our annual Santa photo every single year. And what I love about it is that it's kind of interactive in the sense where while you're waiting in line, you get to write in Santa's book. You get to write if you're on the good list or not, your name. Yes. And then there's elves that will kind of sometimes entertain you. And then you get to, like Lindsay just said, you get to see Santa in his little home. Yeah, and it's so really cute. It's so adorable. So sweet. And there's a PhotoPass photographer there. They'll take your photo, and then afterwards, your kid can get a candy cane.
Yes.
Yeah. Or you too.
Yeah, you too. You win too. Yeah. But also, so Santa is there until December 24th. So on December 24th, you can still visit him. Starting December 25th, when Santa has made his exit, he is back at the North Pole. Then you get to meet Santa Goofy. Yeah. And he is so darn cute. I try to make sure every year that I go visit Santa Goofy because he's just really cute. Again, it's the same setup. Everything is exactly the same except for it's Goofy dressed as Santa.
And he's so fun. He's just so fun. He really is. It's so fun to see him. But yeah, that's a spot not to be missed. It's just, it's so perfect. It's so cutely decorated. And also what a lot of people don't know is, and I always tell this to parents, if you just need a break, that is my go-to spot. You can bring food and drink into Redwood Creek Challenge Trail. So a lot of times my husband and I, we just need to kind of chill out a little bit. We'll grab a drink, we'll grab some food, and we go there and the kids will play and run and have a good time. And we have a good time. We get to sit and put our feet up because there's a lot of seating areas there too. So we love it. It's a win-win for everyone.
Yep.
For sure.
And then if you, let's see, okay, so if you exit and you head back toward Little Mermaid. Now, they have not said where this area is going to be yet. It has been in front of Little Mermaid in the past. I think another year it was over kind of in the Paradise Gardens area. This is the holiday craft area, and it's where they kind of honor 3 different winter holidays. So they have Navidad, they have Hanukkah, Christmas, 4, and Diwali. Yes. So those are the 4 winter holiday or winter winter holidays that you can make a craft for. It's usually just like coloring a little ornament that kind of says the name on it and decorate it. But again, another fun way, another fun craft to do and kind of learn about other traditions and holidays.
Yeah, it's really cute. It's really special. A couple of times, like usually like when we do like our big like holiday days, like family days, that usually includes us sitting down like at a restaurant at some point to just eat or, have dinner or whatever. And a lot of the times I'll go by that craft station and they'll let you take them and they'll let you take like a couple crayons and you can take them to the restaurant. And then I bring them to the restaurant and then like they can have like a little craft while we're waiting for our food. And it's so fun. So if you don't want to do it in the craft tables, you can't take it with you. So that's really cool too. Yeah, it's such a great spot.
Oh, so smart.
Oh, now we have to talk about Cars Land, which Cars Land always does something for the holidays. And for the holiday season, they go all out. It is so adorable to walk around Cars Land during this holiday season. It's amazing.
Yes. Oh my gosh. So just like they do for Halloween, where they kind of go all out, everything is like themed to like cars, but Halloween. This is now Christmas Halloween. So like there's a Christmas tree. I can't remember exactly, made of like oil cans or something. Like
there's multiple ones and there's also like a Christmas tree made out of tires.
Yes. Yeah. It is so cute. You like literally cannot miss Cars Land at Christmas. It is so darn cute.
It really is.
And then they have, every day they have the lighting of the town, which is normally to Shaboom. But at Christmas time, it's a Christmas tune.
Yeah.
So you definitely have to be in there. It's so cute. Oh my gosh.
And that lighting happens during the official sunset time. And everyone always asks me, well, how do you know? I always just check the weather app and then it gives you that official time. And I usually stand there like 5 minutes beforehand, just right there on Route 66, like right there on the street, and just stand there and then that's it. And then it'll go up. It's so cute. It's adorable.
It is. Oh my gosh. It's not the holidays until you've visited Cars Land, I swear.
And usually, now we don't know if this is going to happen, but usually Mater is wearing a special Santa hat.
Yes.
And that is so fun. You can take a couple photos with him. You can see him drive down Radiator Springs. It's so adorable to see him in the Santa hat. I don't know. I get giddy every single time I see him in that
so
hat.
Cute. It's so adorable.
So cute. And a lot of other characters at DCA will get like in their holiday best attire too. Mickey is always so classic, and Minnie Mouse, and they're different costumes than the ones that they'll be wearing in Disneyland, but they are just as cute and they're just different and they're adorable.
Yeah. So on Buena Vista Street, like Bridget said, that's where you're going to see the classic characters in more of like a Christmassy look. Theirs doesn't change every year. It's typically the same every year. But if you wander around to like the Grizzly Peak area in there, that's where you'll find, now again, this has not been announced, but this is what they've done in the past. We get a couple special characters that come out in like Christmas looks. So one year we had Officer Hops and Nick Wilde, which I would probably assume they're going to do that, especially with Zootopia 2 coming out. I feel like that would be like a good promo. But they come out in their holiday gear. And then we've also had the characters from Up. And like Doug will come out with like a Christmas wreath around his neck, and he's so cute. And like Russell and Carl have like Christmassy stuff on. So there's typically some like, not like the main characters, but some characters that come out around in that area that are dressed in like their holiday best. It's really cute.
It is. It's adorable. Okay, so now talking about things to do, right? And see. I can't gatekeep the secret. I have to share it with you all. I want to share it with you all. Okay, so here, drum roll, please. All right. Okay, so my favorite thing ever to do at Disney California Adventure during the holiday season is to make a reservation for one of our family days that we have at Carthay Circle Lounge. Now, there are 2 Carthay Circle restaurants in DCA. There's the Carthay Circle restaurant and there's the Carthay Circle Lounge. The Carthay Circle restaurant is indoors. It's more formal. Carthay Circle Lounge is a more relaxed bar type setting. It's totally acceptable for kids to be there. And there's an indoor bar and like an outdoor seating area. So I always make a reservation for about 4 o'clock or 4:30 to sit outside. And then I request one of the tables that's along the rail, which is really easy to do, by the way. And so then I let the kids order hot chocolate and we sit outside, because at 4:50, the tree, which is right across from Carthay Circle Lounge, you have a front row seat to like the tree lighting up at 4:50. So you'll be sitting there with your hot cocoa, maybe a couple bites to eat with your fam, and then you just get to sit and watch the tree light up. I mean, you can't beat it. Like, you cannot beat it. It's my favorite thing to do. Yeah. We'll post a video about it. You have to watch it in that way, because it's just so fun. It's so fun.
That is such a good tip. I haven't done it yet, but I can only imagine just the perfect.
Well, maybe we should do it together. We'll do it together this season. We'll grab our friends and we'll do it, because it's so fun.
Love it.
Yeah.
All right. And then also in DCA, so we have, it's almost like its own little separate celebration. Similar to how when there's Halloween going on, the Paradise Gardens area has its like Plaza de la Familia area. Well, we also have the Viva Navidad area back in the Paradise Gardens area over there by Goofy Sky School and all those. So they have their own little festivities and experiences back there as well. This one, actually, the Disney Viva Navidad, a Festive Street Party is the official name of it. It is like the show that comes out over there by the Pixar Pier Gate, and there's a performance that happens right there, and it is literally my favorite performance.
It's so fun.
I love it so much. The music, like, I have to see that one at least 2 or 3 times every season. It is my favorite. And the one tip that I have, so it's one of those things like, you can get there probably like 20-ish minutes ahead of time and get a decent spot. However, right across, if you're on the side with Bayside Brews and like Jumpin' Jellyfish, there's a little tiny like rectangle. It's like an alcove area, and you'll see it's like blocked off, and cast members will not let you stand there before the show starts. If you are standing in the little areas next to that little alcove, once the parade starts and the huge float comes out and makes its turn and spins and then like faces forward toward the audience, the cast members will say, "Okay, go, go, go. You can like cut in now." And you can cut in and be right there front row.
Oh my God, that's a fabulous tip.
It's a little hard to explain via, I think I have an old video on it. I'll have to find it. But it's an easy way if you're a little bit late and you just happen to like grab that spot right there. It'll feel like you're kind of in the back, but then they'll let you scooch up once that float makes its turn. They have to have that area clear because of how the float turns for like safety reasons. But once it's turned, they let you stand up there so you can get like a front row spot.
That is such a good idea. So that's how you get all those good shots of that parade.
Maybe.
I was wondering about that. No, like what Lindsay said, that's a absolute don't miss opportunity to see, because it is so good and you'll love it. And the music, it's just fabulous. And
it really is.
Another thing that you can catch also in that spot, and this is on select days only, is Mirabelle's Gifts of the Season. And that is super special as well. She comes out, the family comes out, they sing the most heartfelt songs. It's adorable.
I don't remember, did they have that last year?
Yeah. It's really, really good.
Remember
it's really
that?
good.
Oh.
Yeah, it was because it was only on select days.
Okay.
So, and I think, we don't know yet which select days it's going to be. My guess would be Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah.
But, we just don't know. Again, the Disney Entertainment calendar, just Google it. That is going to be your biggest tool during the holiday season, because depending on lighting and weather and whatever, they may change. These times may fluctuate and change. So you definitely want to know that, before you go. So just Google it and they'll have everything there for the park for that day.
Yeah. And then also in that same area, so when you have the Viva Navidad parade or whatever show that comes out, you'll see the 3 caballeros, which are, they're really fun to see too. They're funny. You can meet the 3 caballeros and they change characters. It's like Goofy, Donald, but that's over in like the Paradise Gardens area as well. So they have a meet and greet for them. They're a really unique group, the 3 caballeros, because you can't meet them any other time of the year. So that's like a special little meet and greet you can have for that time of year too.
Yes. And they're sassy, by the way. They are sassy. They'll like play around with you and stuff. It's a really, really like fun meet and greet. It really is.
And then there was one that you wrote down, Bridget, that I was actually not aware of. So I'm going to let you talk about that one.
So this was my and I will say, this is my favorite performance no, I can't say that. This is my top 2 favorite performances of the holiday season. It's called it's very long, A Musical Christmas with Mariachi, Alegria de Disneyland, and Miguel. Now, this was a real sleeper hit, last season. I will tell you, it was so fun. It also follows that parade route that Mickey's Happy Holidays does. And what it is it is a mariachi band along with Miguel, and they sing fabulous songs, fabulous like Latin holiday songs.
Okay.
It's so fun. It is so spirited. You will be like clapping along. And where it stops, or where it stopped last season, was right at the fountain on Buena Vista Street, right across from Carthay Circle. Right there, it will stop, and that's where you want to be. Again, look for the tape. Look down, look for the tape. And that is a fabulous, fabulous show. That's also on select days. We also don't know the times, but it's going to be in the afternoon. It's not going to be in the morning. So definitely,
Sorry,
you are wanted today.
I know. We might have to, I'm so sorry. Can we take a quick, 2-minute break?
Sure.
Otherwise,
absolutely.
I'm not going to be able to finish.
It's mom life, guys. It's mom life. This is how it works.
Be right back. Actually, Bridget, why don't you talk about the holiday musical entertainment?
Yeah, I'll keep on going. Here we go. Okay, so don't miss that show. Really, it's so fabulous. It actually brought tears to my eyes. It's very emotional. It's an emotional show. It'll get you in the holiday spirit, so don't miss that one. Also, another thing that you can get going back to the Paradise Gardens area is just holiday music in general. So over by the Paradise Gardens stage, so you can grab some food. Then there's the stage over there where there's a lot of seating. There's just holiday music that's just going throughout the day. And all of the bands that I have seen there in the past have just been super fabulous, super spirited. It's just, I don't know. I mean, where else can you sit outside at Disney California Adventure on a beautiful holiday day, get some food, and watch live entertainment? It's just absolutely fabulous. So don't miss that as well. And then something else to do when it comes to Viva Navidad is the Three Kings Day. That this season will be on January 6th. And Lindsay always celebrates this in the park. So I'll let her talk about the Three Kings Day.
Yes, I do. I actually love Three Kings Day. So if you're not familiar with what Three Kings Day is, it is in the Christian, I grew up Catholic, but in the Catholic tradition, Three Kings Day is the day that you celebrate the three wise men actually getting to Bethlehem and seeing baby Jesus. And so it is actually celebrated in the park. They have these beautiful 3 statues of the 3 wise men. Again, it is back in the Paradise Gardens area. In a lot of cultures, they leave out shoes the night before so that when the wise men are traveling, they leave little gifts for the little children in their shoes. So you'll see at the beginning of that area, what is it? The entrance to Paradise Gardens where there's the huge gate thing. There's a decoration right there, and it has all old shoes in it to represent the kids that put their shoes out in hopes that the wise men stop at their house to leave them a little gift on their way to baby Jesus. So
that's special.
Yeah. So again, in the Catholic tradition, that's a big day for us because that's when the Christmas season officially ends. The wise men made it and and then Christmas is over. So anyways, I love that they celebrate that there. And so we go, there's usually a craft that goes with it. And, it's just something fun to learn about. There's a whole explanation of what it is and all that. So kind of goes along.
That's sweet.
Yeah. It goes along with the whole Navidad celebration as well.
I love that.
Yeah.
Okay, well, moving on to Festival of Holidays. Okay, so now look, I'm going to be honest with you. Disney California Adventure makes it a little bit confusing. Okay, there's a lot of things happening in Disney California Adventure, right? You have the regular holiday season. You have Viva Navidad. You have Festival of Holidays. And then you also have Festival of Foods. So there's a lot of different things happening.
Yes.
Just if you have any questions, you can always reach out to Lindsay and I.
Yes.
You know where to find us on the Magic Moms Podcast Instagram page or email us or whatever if you have any questions. But going on to the Festival of Holidays, this is another celebration within Disney California Adventure. And one of the big things with Festival of Holidays is the festive food marketplaces. Now, these are little kiosk, food booths, right? There's going to be 6 of them this season, and each has a different name and a little bit of a different theme. Now, you can purchase this food. They're kind of sample size food bites, by the way.
Yes.
And you can purchase this food either, via Apple Pay or a Visa card or your or a gift card, or you can buy a Sip and Savor Pass, which has 6 different tabs on it, and it'll save you a little bit of money. Like the Sip and Savor Pass, let's just say, every year it changes, but let's just say it's $50, right? Yeah. Well, if you're going to use that on the big ticket items, the higher priced food items from these kiosks, then that really will save you a couple of bucks. And who doesn't like saving money when they're at Disneyland?
Disney.
Yeah. So, and if you're a Magic Key holder, there's a bit of a discount on the Sip and Savor Pass, by the way. So the 6 kiosks are pretty cool. They have some pretty cool themed foods. We'll talk about that a little bit later. But that's something that's part of the Festival of Holidays. Another thing is the Pacific Wharf stage and also the stage at Wine Country Trattoria will both have different live bands playing throughout the day. When you get to Disney California Adventure and you get to where the Festival of Holidays is, there will be booklets that you can get for free, and that'll give you like all the times and the bands and where they'll be playing. Some of the music is just so fabulous. I mean, all the music is fabulous. All the bands are great. But, you know, there's something for everyone. There really is. There's like rock and roll. There's country. There's like Hanukkah tunes. There's like all these different types of music that you can really just celebrate the holidays with. It's super, super fun.
Yeah. And I think too, I mean, going with that, it's called the Festival of Holidays, and the different groups that perform typically represent those 4 holidays that we talked about earlier. So Christmas, Navidad, Diwali, and Hanukkah. So I know there was one that you love, one of the Hanukkah groups.
Yes.
What are they called?
Gosh, what is the name? Oh, shit.
It's like
Mostly Kosher.
Yes, Mostly Kosher, yes. And
they're
there's like
so
an
fun.
Group, I think, right?
They are so fun. They take our somewhat boring Hanukkah songs and turn them into super duper 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 fun. Now, so I was raised Jewish, but I was also, because I am Jewish, but I also celebrate the holiday season more than anybody else, I think, Linz, right? More than anyone that, like, you know, I'm a big, big, big holiday.
Yes, you are.
We celebrate Christmas too in our family. We celebrate everything. So, but yeah, the Hanukkah tunes, they really know how to make them shine. So, but yeah, it's a really, really fun band. Don't miss it.
It is cute.
Don't miss it.
And then I know we briefly talked, well, we didn't briefly, we talked about Cars Land, but one thing we didn't mention is Cars Land is the only land in all of DCA that has 2 ride overlays for the holiday season. So you have Luigi's ride becomes Luigi's Joy to the Whirl, and then Mater's becomes Mater's Jingle Jamboree. And again, both same exact ride, but there's holiday decorations and different music that plays, which is holiday music during that time. So those are 2 fun little ride overlays that you get for the holiday season in DCA.
And it's so cute.
Yes.
Oh, my kids love that. They love it. They love the overlays.
Yes. They're really cute.
Now
on to Bridget's favorite thing to talk about.
The food and the new like novelties. I mean, okay, so let's just put it this way. When I first started going to Disney California Adventure like regularly in 2014, the holiday food list at DCA, I am not joking you, consisted of 4 things. Like it was 4 new things like for the holidays.
Yeah.
Now it's like pages of new foods. Just like at Disneyland, at Disney California Adventure, there's a ton of new foods to try, not only with the Festival of Holidays, like the marketplace booths, but also throughout the park. And today, Disney finally dropped the foodie guide for this. So now we have some like updated things to talk about here.
Yes.
So
Can I mention the first one, which is my favorite?
The first one.
Because you know me,
favorite.
I'm not the foodie in the group. I have my favorites and I stick to them and I eat just those.
Yes.
So my personal favorite for the holiday season comes from none other than Cars Land, and it is the peppermint like Christmas tree cone. Now, this one gets a bad rap because some people say that it's too pepperminty. I don't think it's that pepperminty. I think it depends on the batch that you get.
Yeah, I agree.
But if you don't get one that is like extremely pepperminty, it is like the best it's a peppermint soft serve ice cream cone with red and white sprinkles and a little star on top. It's so darn cute and it's so good. And I get that one every year.
It's very, very festive. And even on a cold, cold day, Lindsay will be eating this ice cream cone, just so you guys know.
Now, I'm going to let you take over the food because you are the food person.
Okay, so let's talk about the marketplace booths, right? So the marketplace booths, there's 6 of them, like I mentioned. There's going to be a little bit of food and a little bit of drinks. Now, the food is very savory, usually, or very sweet. And then the drinks are usually cocktails, or there's also some mocktail options, too. And kid-friendly, mocktail options. So one of the marketplace foods that's coming back is the savory Kugel mac and cheese. It is so good. It's like a mac and cheese that has herb like breadcrumbs on top and like a little bit of sour cream and chives. It is super savory. It's one of my favorite things. Also, the beef brisket slider is making its return, and that has like smoked onions on it and horseradish. That's my husband's actual favorite thing in the park. He loves it. And there's tiny, so we had to buy like 4 of them to like for him because he's a big guy. And then a new item that is coming to the marketplace booth is a holiday M&M's eclair, and it's filled with milk chocolate mousse. And like from what I can tell from the photos, it looks like a little bit like a Christmas tree with like green like icing on top, and then M&M's, mini M&M's like ornaments like on the top.
Oh,
it's cute.
I might have to try that one.
I think we'll try that one together. We're gonna try that one together.
Okay.
And also,
Bridget sorry to interrupt. Bridget and I were just talking today. We are planning a day to meet in the parks to do just festival food. So we're definitely going to be like sharing that on the Instagram. So be on the lookout for that.
Yeah, it's going to be hilarious because it's Lindsay making me like me making Lindsay like try new things and all this other stuff, and it's just fun. I love trying new things with Lindsay. So then there's also at Clarabelle's. Now this is something I cannot wait to try: a chocolate peppermint lava cake. I mean, doesn't that sound really good?
Especially if it's delicious.
Yeah, especially if it's like a little chilly, because like the lava cakes are always like come out warm and everything. Oh my God, the sun is coming in from my window right now. So sorry guys, if you're watching, it's very bright right now. Another thing, now this is a brand new item I cannot wait to try. It's from Smoke Jumpers Grill, and it's a spicy Cajun loaded fry or fries, and it's Cajun fries topped with hot links, cheddar cheese, corn, and bell peppers, and it looks really, really good. It also looks very hearty. And there's there are a couple new items as well, which Lindsay, you're gonna really, really like these. I know that you will. The red velvet Mickey shaped waffles filmed with cream cheese and topped with whipped topping from Schmoozies. You're gonna love them. I know you're gonna love them. I know you're gonna love them. Yes. Yep. Yeah, those are gonna be great. They have been making some really cool like seasonal Mickey waffles lately. And
so
I think red velvet, that's going to be so good. I can't wait. I can't wait to try that one.
And cream cheese.
That's going to be, it's just, and especially because like they come out warm, you know? Yeah. So that's going to be really good. Another thing from Carsland, this is brand new. It's an apple pie churro, which I'm really excited to try. It's a classic churro with graham cracker, sugar on top, apple pie filling, whipped topping, and caramel. Now, if it's done right, it's going to be really, really good.
Okay. I mean, I'll try it by years.
Yes. Now, something that I know I'll be trying, and this is not for kids, is a hot chocolate vodka cocktail, also from Cozy Cone and Carsland, and that has vanilla vodka topped with whipped cream and peppermint candy. I mean, come on. You're going to see me strolling with my sweater and like my cozy clothes, and you're going to find me holding that hot chocolate vodka cocktail because that has my name written all over it.
Do they have a non-alcoholic version?
I don't know if they do, but I do know, but we are going to talk. Well, let's just talk about it. Ghirardelli in Disney California Adventure, right in San Francisco Square, is coming out with something brand new. It is a Ghirardelli Mexican style hot chocolate.
Oh.
And I bet that's going to be really good because Ghirardelli does not mess around. Just if you guys don't know this, Ghirardelli is a chocolate company. They make everything. All of their chocolate is homemade. Like all that fudge that you eat on their sundaes and everything like that, that's actually homemade. I've been to their factory. I used to live in San Francisco, and I've been to their factory there. And their chocolate is the best. If you're a chocolate fan, Ghirardelli is your brand. And they're coming out with a hot cocoa. I think you're going to really like that one, Linz.
I might have to try that.
So you stroll with that one. I'll stroll with the other one. We'll have a good time. We'll have a great time. Another thing that's coming that's brand new, it's also at Cozy Cone in Carsland, is the Jerry's Junk Truck Cone. Say that 3 times fast. And it is a chopped fried chicken. So it's a cone, right? But it's chopped fried chicken inside, plus garlic mashed potatoes, plus corn, chicken gravy, and cheese topped with green onions. So it's like a Thanksgiving style cone. I don't know. It's look, it's piqued my interest. Let's put it that way.
No, it sounds like something you would like, not so much me.
No. You'll take a bite, but I think it's going to be interesting. I think it'll be interesting. So those are some new food items that are coming. Look, you could spend, I'm not joking, 3 days at Disneyland and Disney California Adventure, and you're not going to try all the foods. There's a lot. There's a lot. But it's just going to be awesome. And there's also a lot of novelties that are coming to both parks, like we've talked about before. I think like the thing that we talked about before is also going to, which I think is going to be a huge hit, is that Mickey truck that we were talking about. I'm pretty sure that's coming out Disney California Adventure too. And then the sipper, I think there's a Mickey Mouse like Santa sipper that's going to be cute. But there's a lot of novelties as well, and we'll be throwing up that on for the Patreon fam in a guide. So we'll have all of that ready to go for you.
Yeah, and Bridget's really great about creating a food guide for all the different holidays. So if you need a full food guide, like every little item, Bridget will have that for you.
Yes, and I've learned not to create that food guide while hungry. Let's just put it that way.
That would not be a good idea.
It does. It's not good. It's not good for me.
So that kind of covers like all of DCA and all of the holiday things you can do for DCA. And we wanted to, before we ended the episode, we wanted to make sure we got in the couple of core things that you can do in downtown Disney for the holidays, in case you're just having a downtown Disney day. One of the big things that's going to be great for kids is the Chippendales Ornament Trail, which is pretty much it's very similar to the Pluto's Pumpkin Pursuit. So you're going to be looking around downtown Disney for some ornaments, and I believe there's a little prize at the end as well. So
it's a hanging like glass style ornament of the characters.
Oh, I want it.
Yeah, I know. It's really cute. It's really cute.
And then you go ahead and talk about the dining because you're good with the food stuff.
So then at Disneyland Hotel, you have Goofy's Kitchen. They are hosting their own special holiday meal. And then at Disney's Grand Californian Hotel and Spa. I've been talking too much today.
Yeah, really.
There is storytellers, and they have 2 different festive meals. They have a brunch, and then they also have a dinner. And so that's super cool. You can book those starting now. And then
I think the dinner is a Christmas Carol themed.
It is right? Christmas Carol themed. Yeah, yes. So and the brunch is like Mickey and Minnie like in their pajamas and the other characters. It's really, really cute.
I love that.
And then also meeting Santa. Okay, so meeting Santa is definitely a hot topic. When it comes to Disneyland Resort. Like we discussed in the last episode, you can meet Santa inside at Disneyland, at Fantasyland. You can meet Santa at River Creek Challenge Trail, inside Disney California Adventure. And you can also meet Santa at all 3 of the Disney on-property hotels. So if you're interested in that, definitely look that up. But yeah, you can meet, you don't have to be a hotel guest, but you can meet Santa there, which is super exciting. Yeah. And that's going to be great. And I think also,
I will just add in, I think the prettiest one of the downtown Disney ones to meet him in is the Grand Californian.
Oh,
it's
absolutely.
really, it's in that grand lobby area. He comes out every so often. And then I think there's also a story time in there. I want to say it's with Mrs. Claus.
I've seen it with Santa, but maybe with
Santa.
Mrs. Claus.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And that's really, really special. I would say just the Grand California Hotel is just so perfect for the holiday season. They have that huge fireplace. They also have a treat cart there where you can get a lot of the treats that you can find solely in the park. You can also find at this cart, and you can get hot cocoa there. They usually have like a hot cocoa bar there, and it's just so cozy. It's a great spot to be if you want to like get a little like touch and feel that like holiday vibe.
And smell, because they have the giant gingerbread house that they build, and it usually has like the hidden Mickeys in it and all of that. So it's where you would see like this year we had the Jack and Sally Rice Krispie cake thing that that is replaced with a giant gingerbread of some sort. It's really cute. It smells good. Oh, it's so yummy.
That's going to be awesome. I mean, that's where you can we close out all of our holiday family days there. You can always like find me there, and I'm just like sitting in the lobby,
it's so
not
cozy.
Wanting to leave. It's so cozy.
Yes.
One thing before we end this that we definitely have to talk about that I just want to make sure that we get, because it was just announced, is that Storytime with Deadpool, the holiday special, is coming back.
Yes.
It's coming back to Avengers Campus in Disney California Adventure. This was a huge hit. It is super festive. It's super fun. It's going to run during the entire holiday season. We don't know times just yet, but that is super fun. So
I'm glad you brought that up. Yeah, we didn't mention that.
If you're into the Avengers, if you're into Deadpool, don't miss it because it's hilarious. It's super cute.
And then going back to downtown Disney, the last thing we'll mention is the stage area. So the outdoor stage area, that will have a lot of the holiday music and holiday groups that come out and sing there. So again, just a lot of festive cheer. And if they continue it this year, there will be snow that happens every, what was it, like 30 minutes, 45 minutes, something like that.
Yes, and I hope they bring it back. They haven't announced it either way, and I really hope they bring it back because it's so fun. And also, like, if you're not going to have a ticket to the park, there's still so many things that you can do, you know, in downtown Disney, in the hotels. You don't need to be a guest, and if it snows in downtown Disney, there's a lot. Oh, and also, talking about the holiday foods, each one of the sit-down restaurants at Disney, downtown Disney, they also have a special holiday menu. Naples, Jazz Kitchen, Ballast Point, you know, and
Black
all of them.
Tap,
They all,
shakes,
Black Tap. Din Tai Fung, I don't know for sure. I don't know for sure about Din Tai Fung, but most of them do. And then also the hotels, where you have Trader Sam's and you have like the Disneyland, coffee shop. All of those have like little special treats. And then of course, you're going to get a lot of the sugary snacks also in downtown Disney as well.
Yes.
So yeah, it's just, there's a lot to do. There's a lot to do. So break it down and you're going to all have so much fun.
Yes, and
so
if you guys do have any questions, remember to send us to them. Either you can message us on the Magical Moms Instagram, you can email us at magicalmomspodcast@gmail.com, because our 2 episodes for now, we will have our Q&A where we answer all the questions that you guys send to us in regards to the holidays. And then we also are going to have a special guest on that episode as well. Our producer, Danny, who is like the king of Christmas, will be on with us.
Literally the king.
Yes, we will be talking holiday things with him. So make sure you send us in those questions or any tips or anything that you want to add to help other people have a magical time as well.
Yes, we really want you guys just to have the best holiday season ever. Send us your questions, anything that you have, really, because we really just want to help any way that we can so that you can have the most magical holiday time.
Yes, and don't forget to tune into next week's episode as well, because we have our special guest, Philander, who is joining us, talking all things holidays at the Disneyland Resort, which was a really fun interview to do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Well,
Go ahead. You can take it away. You can thank them, Bridget.
I think we've talked enough. I think we've talked enough about the holidays. It was so much fun. I had such a good time doing this episode with all of you. I know that you did too, Lindsay. But until next time, we will see you
real soon. Bum, 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 bum.